Hi, baby. And hi, guys. Welcome back to AGP Podcast. As always, I am your host. I am Amanda, the owner operator of AGP. This is my major co host who is just waiting to see what happens in the chat for her. Fizz gig, heart baby. And yes, I'm still in my PJs because no, I'm still not awake from this past weekend, which was absolutely phenomenal. You guys were amazing. Oh, dear Lord. Come here. But of course, as always, joining me is my right hand. The only reason why I'm still somewhat sane, only somewhat, my dear, wonderful Cassie.
I try to drive you as insane as possible, as quickly as possible.
There it is.
And someone
Uncle
already
Phil,
redeemed it.
he
Good for
redeemed
her.
your puppy points. Yay. Who wants puppy treats? This is the only reason why you're here. I'm treating the puppy. Let me do introduction first. Lord have mercy. I've got this. Here you go. Goodbye. Oh, here, let me turn.
And she go.
She gone. Oh, what a weekend. And I cannot thank everybody enough. $610 out of the $1,000 goal we were going after. And in this recession, that is phenomenal, people. So thank you guys so much for helping us out. And I made it the whole 25 hours.
You did. And longer. You made it longer than
And
25
actually
hours.
longer because I didn't
You were up
actually,
before and you were up after.
well, I was up before.
Right.
And then I didn't go to bed till my first fall asleep was from 3 to 4. My second fall asleep was from 4:30 to about 5. And then I fell out at about 5:30 and I didn't wake up till 10. And then I was up all night again because I couldn't go back to sleep.
Yeah.
And then, so my sleep schedule's all whacked to hell and back. And then of course I'm at work today and I'm like this.
Right.
Uh
Not functioning adult.
Well,
No.
not only not functioning,
Insert
but
coffee.
I don't know what it was with people today, but either they were stupid as hell or mean as shit.
Yeah.
I had this one lady, I need a few moments to look at your menu. 5 minutes later, she finally decides to order, right? I want to order this. We don't carry that. Okay, well then I'll order this. We don't carry that. Well,
Like,
I
what are
want
you
this.
even?
We don't. You said you needed to look at the menu. Did you even look at the menu? Because
Right.
everything you've just ordered, we don't carry it. I don't know
That's
where the hell you think you are, but you ain't there. And then you would just have
me.
like these other people. I need you to park your car. I don't want to park. I'm busy. I got things I need to do. Well, then why are you coming through a drive-through that's been wrapped around the corner since I got to work at 7 o'clock in the morning? Why would you
Yeah.
go to a place that you see we are blocking traffic because we are so shorthanded, and then you want to yell at me because you're gonna have to wait?
Right.
I don't.
People are so entitled.
I don't.
The entitlement's amazing.
I'm just like, all of you, disappear permanently, please. Ugh. But I'm excited because there's this game. I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard me talk about it. It's this itty bitty little game, Ark Survival Evolved.
Itty bitty game.
By the way, thank you so much for the 10 views on my new series that I'm doing. Thank you. Um, so shut up, Fuel.
Like, if you're gonna be obvious about it.
So Ark actually, if you now console players never got to experience this. I didn't even know this was a thing till I got it on PC. Ark actually has a battle royale game called,
Okay.
called Survival of the Fittest. And they stopped working on it because there was no player base. And now there's been talks amongst people going, geez, I wish I could play it. Geez, I'd like to try it out. I'd like to check it out. A lot of people were turned off on it because it still had the old, see, I know you've played the game. There's this really old style, old mechanics on how you had to play Ark and how you did your crafting and everything, and it stayed with the old mechanics. It never updated like the actual game did.
Okay.
So
So it wasn't as appealing.
they took it out. I actually thought it was fun. Not only are you playing battle royale, so it's that PvP going against other people, but you had to deal with dinosaurs. You wanted to tame the dinosaurs, but and they had the closing circle. But you're rushing to get, weapons and armor and all the things that you like take days and days and days to do in basic Ark. You're rushing to do this. I think you get like 2 hours to not,
Okay.
but you get about no, each game plays about an hour. You get about like 30, 45 minutes, something like that. I can't remember how long it is. And then the circle starts collapsing.
Okay.
Back in the day when we didn't have 3D graphics and everything was platforming or side scrolling. So you
Good
would
old
quickly
days.
go, you get your metal, you get your stuff up and running, you quickly tame your animals. And the way how it was is if you killed the player, you could take their animals. And a lot of people never tamed animals because they just went to the thing. They've changed everything. And I
Okay.
mean everything. And I'm going to show you exactly what's in store.
Everyone will converge in the middle of the map.
This is not the time to be a wuss. I'll see your army and raise you a dragon, gone from an underdog to back on top.
Listen, yes, and he's going in for it. Yes!
He doesn't see anyone behind him.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing. Who is going to be the last
Fine,
one alive? Oh my God! What is going on here?
All right.
Crossplay prototype December 2022. Ark is actually doing a
Nice.
lot of great updates for their game that even though they're prepping for the new one, which I'm actually kind of surprised, Halo Survival Evolved.
Yeah.
What there was no gameplay yet. Some cinematic trailers, but no gameplay yet of Ark Survival 2. All their focus has been on new stuff. Rockwell now has a voice when you're fighting him in Aberration. Ark Knight. Yes, it's Ark Knight. They they've got they finally actually have an ascending ending for when you leave Scorched Earth, which they didn't have originally. They're actually like filling in all the gaps of things that people wanted with the game, and they're bringing back Ark Survival Evolved, and they're making it cross-platform. That means you can get teams together. So you can hook up with your friends. I'm hoping that means you could be able to hook up with your friends on the PS4 because I know you guys will have it. It comes free standard with Ark Survival, so you guys should be able to get it for free.
Yeah. Gotcha.
One
Yeah,
of the
just
things
cross-platform.
one of the things that they're changing with the game is originally, like I said, you kill the player, you get the dinos. You can just walk up
Okay.
my dino. Not anymore. When you die, they're doing like this kind of RTS, which is a real-time strategy thing. You get to take over your dinos if you're dead. So your dinos are now part of your team. So in order to win, you have to kill all the players on a team and all their dinos.
Okay.
So if
Yeah.
like let's say you, me, Fuel, and Kathy went in. I'm just picking 4 names.
Sure.
And we all died. We all be controlling our dinos, going chomp 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 chomp
Until
chomp
all of
chomp
them are dead.
until all of our dinos die. So that's actually quite
Nice.
cool. One of the other things that Survival of the Fittest, which always stood out for me, which was different than a lot of the other battle royale games, is this one always has events going on. So there's events like freezing cold, which means you can freeze to death, overheating, so you can die from overheating. There's Carno drop. So for every player on the map, right above them, either a Carno or a Rex or a Spino will drop right on top of them.
Damn. That would suck.
I see they're still in the idea. This game has been out since early 2000s. Thank you. I think they stopped actually doing updates on it in like 2016 because there just wasn't a player base for it. They have Arctic monkeys, so they just come out of nowhere and they whoop your ass. They have resource overspawn where like you can hit like trees and stuff and get a lot of resources, or they can have bye Cassie. And oh, there she is.
I'm sorry, I hit the button. Go on.
Yeah, I saw this.
Last thing I got was the Arctic monkeys.
Okay, so then there's also where there's two different resource events that happen. One, there's a drought, and you sit there banging on a rock all day and you ain't gonna get shit. Or there's overspawning of resources, so you hit on the rock and you're just like, well, I'm over encumbered. Stop canceling your friends. I'm not canceling anybody. There's the one where when you're what is it? It actually everybody gets highlighted in a yellow beam and you can see where everybody is. The beam follows people, so you know exactly where people are. They do this like kind of Hunger Games beginning. So everybody starts in the air. Everybody starts in the air, and you all drop down in the center together, and you all grab what you can and run.
Yeah, before you die.
So it's definitely one of those that I've played it, and you kind of need I don't know if they're going to change the map any. If you noticed, the bosses are available for taming this time around.
Oh, nice. No.
If you look at it, we'll go. Let me bring it back up.
Oh, my foot is asleep. Wake up, foot.
Why foot sleep?
Because I was sitting on it. That's what happens.
Like, there's the brood mother.
Okay.
There's the dragon. I'm pretty sure I saw the Gigantopithecus too. God, the dragon. That's going to be brutal if anybody gets that.
Yeah.
There he is, the Gigantopithecus. Those are the three island bosses that you have to defeat to ascend to be able to go to Scorch Earth.
Ah, gotcha.
So yeah, it is going to be very interesting to see, how do we originally highlighted in yellow beef. So that annoying sun bastard for Teletubbies is going to follow you around like a spotlight and vomit rainbow colored gut juice everywhere. Yes, exactly. You get to create your own tribe name, your own. Oh God, it's so. I played the original till there was no player base left. Like the player base got so low that you would get kicked out of games periodically of people just leaving.
Wow.
And so, like, it took forever. Yeah. But it is a lot of fun. I'm not a huge fan of battle royale games. There has to be some type of mechanic that makes it a little bit more fun for me. This makes it more fun because of all the different events that can happen. Win by default. True. I do remember when it first came out, you could get the dragon. You would go to the volcano and you could go after the dragon. But the broodmother and the Gigantopithecus weren't in there, if I remember correctly, originally. So it's going to be really interesting to see, well, where are these two supposed to spawn? Because originally you were in the redwoods, the center of where the end of the game it only collapses till you get to the center disc, which is located at the top mountain in the middle of the redwoods, and went out as far as the volcano. So you're always in the redwoods. So if you know that map, if you know the island map really well, you could kind of go, okay, this is where metal is, this is where this is where I want to be. Because you really want to find a place for metal, but you don't want a place that's too overpopulated for metal because everybody else is going to be there.
Yeah.
So if you didn't get any really cool stuff at the beginning of the match, you could be overpowered instantly. And
I am most familiar with. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And when they start you off, you get that you can have everything from cloth clothes to bolas to bows and arrows to pikes and your pickaxe and your stone pickaxe and your stone hatchet. That's what's all laying around the ground. And there's no fall damage, which is actually really nice. So you're at the top of this mountain and you're just you're like this. You're spamming picking up all of your stuff. You get grab, and you yeet off the side. You just yeet as far as you can off the side.
Yeah. How far can you get?
How far away from all of these guys before they kill me can I get?
Shit.
Exactly.
Hi, pretty kitty.
Is this the kitty that runs outside or the other kitty?
The kitty that runs outside and eats needles. Yeah, that one. She just
You
wants to
start
hurt
with
herself.
caveman arms, comedy gold. Kinda, yeah. It is funny watching people make these, because if you've never played Ark, you can really customize your characters.
Yeah.
And I have seen,
Scissors.
like, I know a lot of people who go in and they make their character as dark as night, so they blend in.
There you go. One way to do it. I'm not as familiar with the island map. I am familiar with Ragnarok.
Yeah, this will be done on the island because that's the one map that everybody has. They did some updates on the Switch because the Switch just got Ark Survival Evolved on it, which is another that does make me kind of hopeful. Just because if it's just now coming out on the Switch and people are just now being able to experience it on the Switch, I still feel that there's still going to be things coming with Ark. Even though Ark 2 is supposed to be dropping next year. We still haven't seen any gameplay. I really hope it doesn't get pushed back to 2024, but I also hope that they don't stop working on Ark itself. That we don't need any more maps. This last map was great. We're good. I love.
Give it time. Give it some time.
This map. If you have not played on the Fjordur map, you're missing out because it has all of the creatures, and because it's not one of the actual story maps. So with, hi, Mr. McClay, how are you doing? Thank you so much for following. I greatly appreciate it. Oh, thank you.
Hey, Mr. Clay.
Hello to you too. How are you doing?
Good
Welcome
tag.
to AGP. We're just talking about some of the stuff that Ark announced from their Extra Life thing. We kind of went over a little bit. We done. We went a full 25 hours. It's still here on Twitch. I still have to highlight that. I still have to go through all the list of all the clips and get those,
Yeah.
and then I still have to highlight it. Then I have to download it, and I have to take each segment so I can fix it up, clean it up a little bit, so I can make sure that I can make it up on YouTube as well. But they'll be in.
Yeah, I realized I shouldn't have taken a nap because I should have finished Dead by Daylight. Hooked on You, which is sad.
Wait, really? Well, you know what? Your progress is saved. Your progress is saved.
Right, but we have to have like everybody back, at least you and Kathy, so we could do all the voices.
Come on. Come here. By the way, Fuel the Hatred has redeemed a puppy treat again.
Another puppy treat.
Can you come?
All the treats.
Can people see you get your puppy treat? Let's go play Cagney. Explain. I'm confused. I'm lost.
Who's Cagney?
I don't know. I'm lost now.
Right, I don't know either.
But seriously, what was I saying? Oh, it's just this Fjordur map is just so much fun. And so I know that Lost Island came out. That map sucks.
Does it?
That map
I've never played on it.
That map is 90% swamp.
Oh, yeah, that would suck.
I don't like it.
Not pleasant.
I don't like it at all.
Oh, like, no, sir. No, sir, I don't like it.
Well, I can't remember what Ark calls them, but basically they're mandrills.
Okay.
I was really excited to get to play this because, for those of you who are new here, I was a zookeeper for 15 years. I actually worked with mandrills. Even though my specialty were reptiles and big cats, I learned to work with all different sorts of animals. I got my 1,000 hours with every animal known to man. And I worked with a couple of mandrills, and so I was really excited because like I know what these creatures could do, but they get stun locked so bad. Like if they get hit, they're just stun lock is when like you're trying to fight something and it just keeps hitting you and you can't move, you can't do anything, you think you're glitching or you're frozen. But it's not. It's this creature stun locked. They can't move because it's getting hit. And I'm like, this creature sucks.
Yeah.
It sucks. The Amogosaurus is okay, but it was a pain in the butt to tame, and it just really wasn't worth it for me. I'd much rather have a stego over our Amogosaurus, and the only thing that was actually cool of it was, which one? Lost Island Creatures, because I can't remember what the last one was. Cinema Crops, which that one's kind of cool because like you can fly with it. Oh, James Cagney, you dirty rat. You dirty rat. Nobody. Sorry, I just noticed that I had a message in my Discord. It distracted me.
Well, hopefully it was a good one.
But Fjordor, you have to battle the same creatures that you have to on the island, those bosses, plus they have their own bosses, plus they have these runes that can help you over level what your normal level is, because you only get to level 105, 110 if you have a chibi that's fully maxed out after you kill a bunch of alphas, and then you have to ascend to get higher level, and then but they have all those they have all the creatures in there. Every creature you can imagine, plus the new ones in. Have you seen the new dinosaur that came out?
Not sure. No. Maybe not. No, there was a flying one for Fjordur, right? Like a new flyer bird.
Yeah, the Fjordhawk. The Fjordhawk. Fjordhawk. Sorry. How do I spell it? CHARODOTOSARUS, right?
If you say so. I don't know what you just spelled.
I just kind of want to see the video, but that's okay. I'll just cut it. Maybe I could just show what it looks like. This thing, wherever the Giga will spawn, this baby will spawn.
Okay. Giga. Oh. He's all spiky.
So you have to trap him just like you do a Giga.
Okay.
And then you have to bring carcasses to him till it finally trusts you enough. And then you have to release him from his trap, ride on him, and go on a killing spree. Oh. And people think that, and I'm waiting to see, because this isn't this island's dino, like, you know how like the Deinonychus are the Valguero one, or it's not like that. This baby spawns on all maps.
Okay.
It's very fancy. And I'm really excited to see if I can find one now, because I'm doing a new cluster series that I just started. I think I just edited episode 4 today, which I'll need to upload after the podcast. onto YouTube. I think episode 2 came out today. Um, and I'm really excited to see if this thing ends up showing up, because I'd really like to tame one. I want to see what it could do. I wonder if it could take down the Giga. It,
Right.
it looks like a Giga killer. When and then there's also, but with Fjordor, you like those X Ankies, you like the X Raptors, you like
Mm-hmm.
the R Owls. All of these are on the map on top of their normal ones.
Nice.
It's really cool. And I also like the fact that, you know how like a lot of wyvern trenches have all the different wyverns in it?
Right.
So it's the luck of the draw when you go into a wyvern trench, if you're going to get, if you find a fire egg or a poison egg. No.
Lightning or whatever. Right.
Yeah. No. Each dragon is on a certain island within
nice.
Fjordor. So the one that you spawn in on, that has the fire wyverns. And then you could go to Asgard, which has the the poison wyverns. And then Vanaheim, I think, has the lightning wyverns. And then the really, really cool place, I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head because I'm really bad with words. That's where all the ice wyverns are. So each of the wyverns are in a different realm, not island, realm. So you have this one island, you teleport to the other realms.
Nice.
So like
Nice.
over on
Sounds
Asgard is where you're going to find the rock drakes, your poison wyverns, the ever so irritating, gotta tame it, stupid shadow mains, but they're so awesome that you really want one.
They're so awesome.
They're such a pain in the ass
They
to
are.
tame.
I hate catching fish for them. It's bullshit.
Well, and the thing is like they have to be like a certain size, and you're just like, ugh.
Right.
Because it takes for Jotunheim. Thank you. Teko. Yes, Jotunheim. But yeah, it was just like, I love them, but I hate the taming process of them. But then again, I'm using a new mod, so maybe I don't have to deal with that. I don't know. It says that I'm using this new mod. Well, it's not a new mod. I've used it before, but not with any of these newer creatures. I didn't even know that you could use it with Deinonychus, where I don't even have to steal the eggs if I don't want to. It's called immersive taming, where I throw food out for the animals to gain their trust. And then as I'm feeding them the food, they eventually come to me and they let me pet them. And then they'll start liking me. And then they abandon their tribe to join my tribe.
Nice. Sounds like Sims.
No, because the two sisters aren't showing hearts to each other, and the little scrawny one isn't pissing everybody off and sending away all the neighbors.
Well, at least Dennis was having some fun.
Dennis thought that was the funniest shit ever. And if you want to know what we're talking about, go check out our extra live stream. You can check it's somewhere around closer to like the end, last couple of few hours. We play The Sims 4. We make a Sims AGP family.
Yeah.
So I wonder what time. So I did that at 1. So I made the picture at 1 o'clock in the morning. So that would have been about either 1 o'clock in the morning would mean we started at 8. So that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So about 17 hours in, we start The Sims 4. Yeah, weren't you trying to birth Satan or something? So every time I would play the guitar, because for some reason they have entertainer but not streamer as a job in the thing, black smoke would rise from my skirt like Satan was being
You were Princess Leia of the Darkness.
Yeah, pretty much. It was a very interesting family.
Yeah,
I kept setting the house on fire, making Dennis get up. It was a lot of fun, and not only do again, I really want to thank everybody who came and supported, and I greatly appreciate that. And of course, don't forget, if you are interested in still continuing to donate or anything like that, you can still go ahead and do that. We are leaving the charity up and running, so there's a link right there. Um, in the description, you can click on that link. We're leaving it, we're going to keep it open till December 31st and still see if we can get our goal of 1,000. But seriously, the 610 that everybody raised in 25 hours during this recession, you all are absolutely fucking amazing.
Rock stars.
You guys really are, and I can't thank you guys enough. You guys are just, thank you. Thank you so much. And also, thank you to my team, to Cassie, to Dennis, to Kathy, to my mom, to all of my friends who stopped by, everybody who was there. My friend Brian, who you were found. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and do this real quick. You were found. Big old shout out to him. Check him out on Twitch. Make sure that you check out Fuel the Hatred, who's also on Twitch, as soon as I remember how to spell hatred. And of
I was talking to my friends. Cyber Zombie was like, yeah, I was shouting out every time I could for the Amanda get like, and we had a couple people come over from there. That's, Toxic and then came over from there.
And then Peaches. And then for those of you who got to have the fun of the $100 donations, you got 2?
I only got 1.
You got 1.
Dennis got 2.
Dennis got 2, 1. And I got 1.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for
Jessica,
that.
Right?
Yeah. This one right here, Miss Oh, it's so fancy. I love you, Amanda. Get tased.
Right. You're going to get tased.
Love
not
you
a pleasant experience.
I love you too. No,
I wouldn't willingly do it like again. Like I don't like the idea of it.
No, the idea of it terrifies the living snot out of me every time.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things that it's an incentive
for the children.
And it's for the children. And I do this because Children's Hospital, now that 6,000 ads are over. Oh, Lord have mercy. Your sub must have ran out. We'll have to fix that. But there's no way I would do a 24-hour stream for any other reason than for a good cause. And Extra Life is a really great cause, and it goes to Cincinnati Children's Hospital, which is our local Children's Miracle Network hospital. And Children's Hospital has helped so many friends and family of mine throughout the years that it's worth it. It's so totally worth it. And I'm proud to be part of a group. I loved watching my brother get tased. I loved watching your brother get tased too.
Especially the second one. Like, that was hysterical. Because he's like, that's not really going to go through. I'm like,
watch. That was great. Oh, no. Do it here in the arm. It's not going to go through the pants. Oh, look, you're on the ground. Yeah, it did.
Right, what happened there?
No, we didn't put anybody in a tub of water first. We're not trying to kill people.
Yet.
I think my favorite part was like every time I would like talk about. That's the only reason I watch so long every year. No, we're not doing it again until next year. I will be clipping all the highlights of everybody getting tased. They will be highlighted as clips here on Twitch. They will also get uploaded to our TikTok channel, and they'll get uploaded to our Reddit channel. So there will be 3 places that you will be able to watch them. Oh, and I will reformat them so they could be shorts on YouTube. Don't worry. They will be everywhere for everybody to enjoy. I promise. I promise.
Watch them multiple times and laugh.
You can watch it
Laugh in
multiple
hysteria.
times and laugh and make sure that you like them all.
Yeah.
You heard it here. Host refuses audience what they want. I say we'll do it again next year.
Right? Next year.
Yeah, I know. Live tasing. Once a year. Once a year, sweet pea. Once a year. That taser has already been locked up and put away. And I'm not even trying to pull it out because right now it is a mess. Yeah, he folded like a house of cards. That was hilarious. That was so great. I loved it so much. But they
Right.
want it now. First off, the one thing is it's already put away. Second, I can't get to it even if I wanted to anyway, because the horror of decorating has already begun.
So the 3-week process.
Fine, use a blow dryer and a bucket of ice water. My work
It's
here is
not that high
done.
voltage. No, that's too high
Yes,
voltage.
I love you. There'll be plenty of other things. I promise. I promise. I promise. And we do this every year. Every year. So I think next year is November 4th and 5th. Right?
I do not know.
2023 calendar. We'll just check a 2023 calendar real quickly. Take a look at that. Yeah, so it'll be November 4th and 5th. Next year, we'll be here.
We'll be doing something for Christmas. So there'll be shenanigans before next year.
Most definitely. Yeah, I'll be taking off that Tuesday as well, and that following Monday. Yeah. I'm not working New Year's Day. It'd be a Monday in 2023. Y'all are nuts. Funny, it happens the exact same time as Guy Fawkes Day. Maybe you should blow the shit out of something.
Remember the 5th of November. Gunpowder, treason, and plot.
Now that I know, I'm now. Okay, so Extra Life is every first weekend of November, and we do it every year. We've been participating. This is our 4th year. The only year that we've missed was 2020, and just because with my compromised immune system, a few of my crew members have compromised immune systems. Nobody wanted to end up having to wear a mask at the entire show, so like this. So we actually canceled it for the benefit of each of us and to make sure that we stay safe and healthy. We went ahead and as a group, we decided to go ahead and cancel it. It sucked that we had to. We didn't want to, but the health of friends and family always comes first. And so that was something that we as a group decided that we didn't want to put each other at risks. And so we went ahead and canceled for 2020. And we came back in 2021, and we'll continue to do this every year. It's never going to end. I'll do this until either AGP just disappears off of the face of the earth, or until the day AGP falls off the face of the earth, or if I have a heart attack and die on stream, because that'll cancel AGP.
I like how Extra Life not being a thing wasn't an option.
I don't think Extra Life will ever not be a thing. Well, yeah, but not anymore because you're always here. See, you don't live under a rock anymore. Now I can let you know everything. You know everything now. Everything. But no, again, I can't express how happy I am because of you guys. You guys made Extra Life so much fun. And yes, I'm still having to drink energy drinks because, like I said, my sleep schedule is all messed up.
I was so dead yesterday. I felt like a zombie. I was just floating through life. And thankfully, and it sounds horrible, but thankfully our systems went down. Like from 11 a.m. until 7 p.m., everything was down. We just couldn't do much of fucking anything. It was great. I was like,
Cassie's like, Free day. Well, now
Hey, I can just zone out.
Well, see, a lot of people go, well, why do you take off Monday if it ends at 8 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday?
No, you need to reset.
It's like I just stayed up for over 25 hours straight. And even though I'm not in front of the camera the entire time, you can hear me in the background. And I'm doing a bunch of background stuff and I'm doing a bunch of stuff behind the scenes. And that when you locate the fuse box. And the thing is like, that's why, you and Dennis and Kathy and when DJ or Tyler or Kelsey and Peaches, and when you guys come and you guys help me with this, it means so much to me because I can't do 25 hours on my own. There's no way between having to take phone calls, having to answer messages in the background, taking care of his gig. And yeah, I know a lot of people go, well, so-and-so doesn't go. So-and-so only does 3 hours. So-and-so only does an 8-hour stream. It literally says 24-hour live stream. I want to do the full 24 hours. It's the least I can do for Extra Life and Children's Miracle Network. It's the very least I could do. Well, actually, the very least I could do is nothing, but that would be wrong.
The lesser of doing things.
It's
playing video games for 24 hours. I was explaining to my boss what I was doing. He was like, I thought it was video games. Like, it is. And then it was like, but it's this. And then we do this and this and this. And he's like, oh, I didn't realize.
Here's the sad part. Every year.
Oh, yeah.
Every year, I would.
If she closed her eyes, it was for less than a minute.
Every year, I have fallen asleep at the 6 o'clock in the morning mark to the 7. I was asleep for the 1 hour from 6 to 7. Would get woken up at 7 and do the last hour. Like I would get that 1 hour of sleep, and it always irritated me that I would always fall asleep. I was fine, and then at about 6 o'clock, I was out. There will be a new gym in each city of the great state of California. It shall be called 25-hour fitness for what extra hour of working out. Yeah. But seriously, I mean, I don't get me wrong. This has nothing to do with me, but I am really proud of myself for staying awake the full 25 hours.
You should be.
I mean, I've always wanted to be able to do it.
I thought, I kind of took that little 5-minute nap on the couch, and then I was like, I'm good. I'll be good till the morning. And then around I don't even know what it was, 3 or 4 hit, and I was like, bam, nope. I'm going to bed for a little bit. I was in the middle of playing Dead by Daylight, and something just shifted, and I was like, nope.
And the other thing that I thought that was really cool is it was almost like you guys took your shifts. Like Kathy went to sleep, then Dennis would go to sleep, then Kathy went back to sleep, then Dennis went to sleep. And then you went to sleep.
Mm-hmm. It was good. It worked out well.
The daylight savings changed it for 24 to 25. I do think. And
it's like that every year.
I forgot that not last year we actually started at 9, and I think we'll go back to either. I'm actually thinking maybe we'll do a 10 to 10 next year instead of starting at 8. Start at 10. This lets everybody sleep in a little bit, because think about it, getting up at 8 or 9 is not as exhausting, no matter whether you sleep the 8 hours before or not. You sleep 8 hours but still have to get up at 6, you're kind of like, eh. You sleep the 8 hours and you have to get up at 8 or 9, you're like, eh. It's
right. It's morning.
No big deal. It's morning. Also, that means that we can start straight off the bat at 10, not having to be uber quiet.
That's true.
And that also means that we get to end at 10, not having to be uber quiet.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, we don't ever want to be so obnoxious that our neighbors are like, I will freaking murder them and hide their bodies in a pig farm so no one will ever find out what happened.
Hopefully, it's not too bad.
I think it would be. I think after experimenting, because one time we went at 6 o'clock in the morning till 6 o'clock in the morning. Then we did 7. I think last year we did 9. This year we did 8. I think 10 to 10 is what we want to do.
I think it's good to try. Let's do it.
The rest of the time it was Uber Pizza. But yeah, I think that's
We did have pizza.
I think that'll work, because then, like, if there's like a situation like Kathy, she couldn't make it. She couldn't spend the night that night because she had stuff that she needed to do. So then she had to get up really early in the morning and drive all the way here. You guys had to
Right.
get up early in the morning and drive all the way here. And then you and Kathy and Dennis all worked the day before, where I'm like, no,
Right.
I ain't working the day before. I ain't working the day of. I ain't working the day end, and I ain't working it the day after. No.
Well, Candace worked the night before and then the night of.
Yeah. Well, she's used to those late nights now.
That's true. She's getting them that way. Mm.
All right. Bye, Fuel. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Later, Fuel.
But
Later.
Mwah. Don't forget, check out my buddy Fuel the Hater. He does a lot of really cool either sci-fi or horror games. That's not how you spell fuel. But check out my buddy Fuel the Hatred. He's right here on Twitch. He also has a TikTok, which is at Fuel the Hatred, and he's over on Twitter at Fuel Hatred. I'm gonna let you know right now. A lot of metal music is basically what he tweets out. His TikToks though are a lot like mine. They're they have a lot of stuff that I've helped edit with to make little videos for him, or they're the clips from his Twitch channel, which the alien ones are funny. So you should check those out. Those are actually really funny. Oh, it can't get me here. Yeah,
And
I think it got you.
did.
Maybe you shouldn't have celebrated so soon, Fuel. That was a bad choice on your part. But no, but like I said, I'm really excited because one, Ark Survival is a game that I know you've played, and Kathy plays it, and I know DJ played it, and I'm always looking for people who could play the game, but one, you guys are all stuck on console.
Yeah.
I ain't playing that game on console. Ever.
I bet it would be way easier on computer.
I think survival of the fittest, it's not going to matter because you can't really mod out survival of the fittest. But the actual playing of Ark, I don't think I could ever go back to console. I don't think I ever could. I really enjoy being able to mod out my stuff. The very first mod I fell in love with was the S Plus or Structures Plus mod, which allows me to actually build the way that I want to build. Because I'm sure building an Ark, basic, generic, natural Ark, oh my god. There's no support found. Screw you. Let me build here.
Yeah.
Mine, I can build any way I want. I could build a structure, remove everything, and it could sit there and float.
That'd be amazing.
Oh, it's really nice. I think the second one was my stacking mod. That way I could carry a lot more stone, wood, metal, obsidian, meat.
Right. Just in
Because
general.
God, you get overweighted so quick. And when you're playing by yourself and you're sitting there going, okay, so I'm about to build a mansion in this bitch. I'm gonna need a lot of stone and a lot of wood. A stacking mod is fucking brilliant. I think the next mod I use is called Kraken's Better Dinos. It makes the trikes bigger. So more like what size they would be in if they were actual trikes. The Brontos can get on their hind legs and stomp down on stuff.
Okay.
The dung beetles will disperse the fertilizer for you into your crops,
Nice.
which is really helpful. You can ride a Dilophosaurus because the Dilophosauruses come in different sizes. So do the hyenodons. They come in different sizes. So you have little itty bitty ones, so they're like cute little pups, and then you have ones that are big enough that you're like, saddle, let's go, yeah, mule, yeah. And I'm like, okay, this is
Nice.
cool. I'm like, cool. I'm riding a Dilophosaurus. Ark did not want me to ride a Dilophosaurus, but I am riding a Dilophosaurus. Frank, put your saddle on. For those of you who don't know,
Right?
there's all since we originally started playing Ark, and God, you could go to the AGP YouTube channel and like there's like us on console playing basic Ark.
Good old times.
We always had a Dilophosaurus named Frank. Which I need to capture one of you and tame you and name you Frank. Yes, I do. It's okay. I talk to my toys. It's all right, guys.
As long as they don't talk
But
back.
moving on. But yeah, I after the extra live stream, you guys left. I quickly cleaned out the kitty litter box, took out the trash, threw out all of the food that had been left for overnight. It's like, ugh, that's not safe to eat. Put the table away, vacuumed all that mess up, cleaned up in here, and then I was like, and I laid there, and I laid there, and I laid there, and I went, damn it. And I was like, well, I really don't want to play a game. I'm kind of sick of playing games right now. And I opened up
Doing
the
the first thing
closet,
you wanted to do.
and I opened up the closet door. We got out the decorations. Now it's a damn mess.
Yeah. Gotta be a lot of organizing.
Well,
Organizing and planning.
Kizzy's already like, Mom, Christmas needs to be fully done by Thanksgiving in my house. And I don't think you seem to understand. With my collectibles, everything. Okay. So if you've ever there's a video both here on Twitch and on YouTube of me giving you a tour of my house, showing you exactly what my house looks like, and the fact that there are collectibles in every damn room. And I'm not lying. There's toys in the bathroom, kitchen, dining room, living room, office, bedroom. They're on the walls, on the ceilings, on everywhere. That's my normal collection. Then we have our Halloween collection. Not as big as the Christmas collection, where almost every toy on every shelf gets replaced with its Christmas version. So the Star Wars toys that are out right now, that entire thing gets packed up so the Star Wars Christmas stuff can come out. We have the nativity scene that has to come out. We have the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer display, the Santa Claus is Coming to Town display, the Mickey's Christmas Carol display. Not to mention my village, which spans oh yeah, honey. And 9 times out of 10, I don't even get to finish by Thanksgiving. Fizzy's already like, Mom, there's a tree in the middle of the living room.
Right. It's in the way.
Well, it's in the way because... Oh, you really need to go see the video. You really need to go see the video. Take what you remember and multiply that by at least 6. I'm telling you, my collection, yeah, boy. I could retire, but The hoarder in me won't let it go. It won't. Yeah. Oh yeah. Like, Jess, you used to be at my house, and I had like a few odds and ends. That corner, if you look straight up, see if I can see everything hanging off of the ceiling. And there's a section in the dining room that has a bunch of them hanging from the ceiling. And there's a section in the living room that has a bunch of them hanging from the ceiling. I ran out of space. I have no more space. And I'm still collecting. I'm now sitting with like 3 boxes of collectibles that I can't put out because I don't have room. So if everybody would like to go ahead and subscribe so we can get Amanda a bigger place. No.
Right? Need just an extra room or 3.
I'm joking. I kid. But seriously, if you do decide that you want to subscribe, I will. This is what I always tell everybody. If you're gonna subscribe, hopefully you have an Amazon Prime account so you can subscribe with your Amazon Prime, because then it doesn't cost you anything. That's actually part of your Amazon Prime package, is being able to subscribe to a Twitch streamer of your choice, absolutely free every month. The Twitch streamer gets their full cut of it, and you don't have to pay anything extra because it's part of your Amazon Prime package. I don't, Mom says sometimes she gets reminded, sometimes she doesn't. So, I would highly recommend, just once a month, double checking and making sure that it goes back to the Twitch streamer of your choice, or changing it to a new Twitch streamer if you want to spread the love to other Twitch streamers. And if you do decide to subscribe and you don't have Amazon Prime, either way, thank you very much. But please do not subscribe to the tier 2 or the tier 3. It is not worth it. Stick with the $5 a month. This is supposed to be free content. That's why, you get ads if you watch my channel, unless you're subscribed, but you watch the ads and you're still helping me as well. Matter of fact, 98%, not 98%, 92% of my income last time was from ads. So I have the people watching. Yay! Which I appreciate. I greatly appreciate. But let's see, Christmas has already started happening. Not that this guy went away, but now he gets to be featured everywhere.
Not that he went away.
He's too much fun.
He's so creepy.
He's fun. Where's your button?
That's one word for it.
He's fun. He's not creepy.
He's so creepy.
I am not creepy.
So creepy. It's a little funny.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. I went high pitch and that thing went lower. What the fuck? What the fuck? Fuck. Fuck. I don't think he likes the word fuck. This was the greatest thing I had ever found. I found this at Dollar General like a few years back. I want to say 2019, 2020.
Right now, you were like 19 something. Like, wow, a few years.
I got this back in the 1920s.
Jesus. But dude,
hold on. What year? Oh, we got him at 20. Oh, I've only had you. Okay. I got him the Christmas of 2020.
Okay. How do you know that? Like, what happened that you remembered?
I will message you.
Oh, okay. Alrighty.
When I message you, you'll see why I can't say anything because
I gotcha.
I keep. That's just one of those things. There's message.
One of those things.
I can't believe they changed. So my phone got updated, and now my Android messages looks almost like the Facebook messages button.
That's annoying.
Very.
Hmm.
I got it the year. Okay, message sending. It is now sent.
Oh. Gotcha. I gotcha. Speaking of completely benign and random things, so we don't have to talk about what and who or anything at all right now, but I just want to, did you get to vote today?
Of course I voted.
Good for you. Okay. Me too.
Why would I not vote? I want
just
my
wanna make
voice
sure
to
you
be.
voted.
Here's the
I don't
thing.
know. Maybe you forgot it was today.
There's no. Okay, look. I know how important voting is, but you people
Yeah.
need to stop texting me and leaving voice messages on my phone. Knock it off.
Who?
Hi, this is so and so, and don't forget today's voting. You should vote for me. That makes me not want to vote for you. I've already made my decisions on who I'm going to vote for.
Right.
You calling me while I'm at work, setting my phone off, thinking that it's an emergency that my mom needs me, ticks me off. I also, there's one that sent me like 6 messages within the last 2 days. And I'm just like, I know I'm going to vote. Guess what? It ain't for you. It was never for you. And this is making sure that it will definitely not be for you.
Yeah.
Plus, not to mention, I watch YouTube and all I've seen is, hey,
Right.
got it. No, here's the thing. If you don't want to vote, that's fine. But you also don't get to turn around and go, well, this, da, da, da. You didn't vote. And that's the way that I see it. You want to make a difference? You want your voice to be heard? Vote. No, it's not always going to go your way, but at least you can say, I voted, I did my part.
Right.
Because you don't vote,
Right.
you don't vote, then you didn't do anything to help what you thought your cause was. So I voted. I'm just not wearing my sticker because it's on my work shirt and I'm in my
I already
PJs.
threw my sticker away. I was very sad. I got rumpled.
I actually don't throw my stickers away. I actually keep them. That way I could go, this was a good year, this was a bad year, this was a bad year, this was a good year.
This sticker worked. This sticker did not. This sticker worked.
Once upon a time, I actually decided I didn't want to vote. And the only reason why I didn't want to vote is because I didn't want to get put on a jury. Because I'm not the person you want on a jury. So, because I'm the person who goes, I don't care, just let's pick whether they're guilty
You
or
are
not so
breaking
I
up
can
so
go.
bad for me.
Sorry.
My
Hold
phone
on.
must be done. I don't think you're breaking up for anybody else.
I'm the type of person that you put me on a jury, I'm not really paying attention because I don't want to be there. I don't care because I don't want to be there. I'm sorry, that's kind of selfish and I get that, but I don't want to be there because I don't like having that type of a choice put on my shoulders. I know I don't want to be a part of that. I don't want to accidentally send the wrong man to jail or let the wrong man go free. I don't want that on my conscience. I don't want to send an innocent man because something went wrong in the trial. I don't want to send an innocent man to jail and then That's in that. In all honesty, if I ever got if that ever happened, I don't think I could live with myself. Or the vice versa of letting somebody who was definitely guilty, but because, oh, we can't use this evidence or you can't use that evidence. And so I let some psycho who probably killed this person go, and now they kill somebody else, and Cassie's now gone because of her phone. Um, I don't want that on my shoulders. I no. But I also know that if I don't vote, then I don't have a right to say, well, that's not right. So if I get put on a jury, I get put on a jury. Hopefully they go, yeah, not her. And because don't get me wrong, the jury system is important. There's just some people that, in all honesty, with based off of the way that they think or their mental capabilities, their anxieties, if they have mental disabilities, maybe they should get a get out of jail free card. But yeah, I'm going to leave it with voting is important. I hope that you all went out and voted. If you didn't, that's your choice, and I respect you for it. But if you did vote, congratulations and the best of luck in getting the people that you hope that you wanted to win. That's about as political as we'll ever get here on AGP, because what's the best thing I've ever heard? Politics and religions rip people apart. Let's talk about fun and happiness, food, gaming, and stuff that brings people together. Let's keep it at that. On that note, Cassie's phone has died. We are over our 1 hour mark. And I'm going to say that that is good for where we are at. But if I'm right, and I am, I love you too, sweetie. If anybody is still in the chat, if you will hang out for just a few moments, we are going to go raid my buddy Fuel, who is playing Warhammer 4000 Dawn of War 2 right now. So we're going to start that raid. Raid starts at about 9 seconds, and we'll see everybody over there. And just put in hashtag AGP raid. Let's go.